All right, man. Look, 2K26 officially released today. And if you're like me, you've been playing the early access. And also, if you've been noticing, these 7-4 centers, they've been running the game. They absolutely been running the game. They've been freaking, you know, demolishing players. They've been demoralizing players. They've been demoralizing your contest. They've been demoralizing your lockdown swing back in builds. They've been demoralizing your own center build. And I don't know. I don't know if it's here to stay. I want to say it's broken. I'm not here to complain. I'm not here to do none of that. I'm just here to put a light on the situation because comp pro am, if you're into comp pro am, or even just rec in general, or just even a casual player, the this meta right here might just break the game. It might just break the whole scene because now look, like I said, comp pro am players, you know the lineup: point guard, secondary ball handler, lock, back end, center. So it's always been. It could be a popper, it could be an inside, depending on your play style. I'm not here to go into all the play styles you can get into, but that's the lineup, right? Now, this lineup completely just erases that. Erases it. It just out the window. Now listen. Here you have the lineup we're running, the lineup that I am talking about is point guard, lock, back end, 7-4 popper, 7-4 popper. Right? You might think that just sounds dumb as shit. And it is. This is why I'm making this exact video right here, right? So now look, really think about it. Against a lineup that has two guards, essentially, a lockdown no taller than 6'6", 6'7", a back end build no taller than 6'8", 6'9", and then one center, probably maybe you have your own 7-4. Cool. 7-foot center, 7-4, whatever. So now what happens is we put our center or one of the centers. Look, they're just passing back. Look, green. They're just passing back to each other. You have your point guard and 7-4 at the top running the pick and roll. Mind you, who also can pop, right? So you have your point guard and your center pick and rolling. You have your other 7-4 center at the hash. Then just shooting right over him. Then you have your swing or back end, whatever you want to call it. And then you have your lock running the corners. So essentially, you get a matchup of hash versus 7-4 center. Now, obviously, you don't want that. That's just dumb. You don't put. It doesn't matter how tight the contest is. Look, jumping at them, it doesn't matter. Green, foul, and one, right? You don't want that. So what you're forced to do is you put point guard on lock in the corner, right? Essentially, what always happens, normal. Then you get your hash on the swing. Now that's where it starts to get a little weird. You put your hash on the swing, who can still get shot over, not as likely. It's still, like I said, still very likely, but not as powerful. So then you get your lock and your back end running the pick and roll, right? So you're saying, well, then just put your center on the hash. Yeah, you do. But the problem is you now have your back end having to guard a pick and pop and guard the back doors because these hashes and point guards are not stopping back doors consistently. Now you might say, well, I play defense. I can stop that shit. Cool. You can stop it. You can stop a back door. You're not going to stop it every time, though. And if they catch the ball, it's a layup every single time. You're not getting the block. Point guards and hashes are not out here getting blocks. And let's say you do stop all that. Let's say you do get the block every single time, which is obviously not happening. Let's say you get the bump every single time. Obviously not happening. What are you going to do about the 7-4 hash? What are you going to do about the 7-4 hash sitting at the top of the perimeter with your center guarding them? Who's gonna go down there and grab all the boards? You expect the swing to go down there to crash out against a 7-4 and another swing, another back end build? That's not happening. That's just I just in theory it's just not happening. So I think actual hash build, the actual secondary ball handler, is gonna be obsolete and it's gonna go extinct this game. No one's gonna be running no more 6'4", 6'2s, 6'6", secondary ball handler builds in the rec or pro am I should say. Rec is more casual. You're not really gonna care what lineup you go out there with. If you're right, I mean, we did this in rec because we just wanted to put it in practice. I mean, call us what you want, but it's just what it is. We're not here taking this too seriously. We're just trying shit. But yeah, I mean, in the pro am, what are these lineups going to look like going against this? I mean, you've already seen lineups break the game. I mean, Joe knows does it all the time. He runs, the 5 out offense with a tall point guard. You seen Laker fan do it, I think a year or two ago. I don't remember when. I haven't been like too super tapped in with him. But I know he ran like the 6'10" power forward or something like that, or 2 7-foot centers. And it works. But it just wasn't it wasn't powerful like this. Look at this. These are 7'4" shooting over the top of other centers and power forwards like they're children. And then you have a back end like me. I mean, you feel me? I'm not trying to toot my own horn too much, but you know what I mean? I've been playing back end for years. I have over 5,000 hours on the position. I know back end like the back of my hand. I know it. So if you have a back end or a swing that just knows what they're doing, like I said, I've always said this every year. The back end is the most important position on defense for a solid, for a solid team, a solid defense. Just like the point guard runs the show on offense, the swing has to run the show on defense. If you have a swing that doesn't talk, you might be cooked. You might be cooked. Your swing absolutely has to be vocal. But I'm not here to talk about swings. I'm here to talk about this shit. Because this is absolutely ridiculous. Because now look, you have their center trying to guard the pick and pop. He's slow. He's just reaching. Look, he doesn't matter. He's out there trying to jump for his life. It doesn't matter. Green. Pick and pop, green every time. Right? Look, where I'm just zipping and zooming around the court because we have so much length on the court. Pause. So much size. Pause. And I'm just doing whatever the hell I want on defense. Because at some point, they're going to start making passes all around the court, not knowing where to really go because you have so much contestability. And look at this. He's just fading on them. Sharp take already. My other center has the sharp take. You got locked pressing full court. I'm just playing lanes. Guard doesn't know what to do. Stop and pop. Green. It's ridiculous. It's actually kind of crazy. Look, I don't even have to crash. I don't even know why I'm crashing half the time. I'm just there because of habit. Like I said, I have so many hours, so many fucking, um, what's it called? Damn, I lost the word. But you know what I mean. I know the position. That's just what I do for habit. I'm crashing for boards. I don't even have to. If we really wanted to get freaky, if we really wanted to try hard, you have both your centers crashing along with the swing. You're not getting O boards. You're just not. And look at this. He jumped perfectly. Got a 13%. Look, doesn't matter. Hand up over the 7-4. You're not really shooting over him. 54%, you got the lock doing that. That's a lock. That's kind of an outlier shot. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, that's just game breaking. It's not. But it's an outlier shot. But my point still stands. The power to shoot in this game is real. Look at this. Oh, see, he timed it perfectly. He got that. But they're already down 40. It don't matter. Don't matter. Look, we get the ball back right away. Shoots it again. We got another 7-4. Who's crashing the boards? What, the swing is going to sit there and bang with a 7-4? Every time? Every single time? And if I wanted to, I could have easily crashed down too and get some box outs, get some cheeky box outs or something. It's it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Look, I don't know what he's doing here. Yeah, like I said, we're just trying shit at this point. We're just trying shit. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. They can so all they want now. This game is over. They have no chance no more. They're probably so demoralized. Green. Oh my god, this is crazy. And if this is gonna be green, if this is gonna be the meta for the pro am, I mean, I'm always up for the challenge. I mean, shit, if this is what we gotta do, Because, people, like I said, the 2K community, they're always going to find the exploit. Always. It don't matter. You see Steezo do it every year, every single year. All he wants to do is find the exploit to dribble in, and he finds it every single time. Almost like they want him to find it. Almost like it's supposed to be in the game. They're gonna find this shit, and I don't know if they're patching. I'm not sitting here trying to get shit patched. I'm not sitting here trying to get the game changed. This is the most fun I had on the 2K launch because they're always making some changes. But as of right now, I gotta give credit where it's due. This is the most fun launch I've had on 2K in years. Years. And like I said, I don't know if anything's changing. They say they weren't changing any gameplay. I don't know. People are already complaining about rhythm shooting because people are not even in the green window rhythm shooting, and it's still green. You only have to green the tempo. Look, jumping at him, it don't matter. Don't matter. He's jumping at him for just because he doesn't want to get scored on. But the center's patient. He knows they're gonna jump. It don't matter. Look at this fade. Almost green. He already green one of those. If not, it might pop up soon. Just doing shit. But I don't know if this stuff gets patched. Look, center to center. I don't know what he's gonna do here. Okay, that's just you know. So you have no one to grab the boards. There, they just got a lucky pluck. But you have no one to grab the boards after that. You have both your swing and your center outside on top trying to guard these poppers. That leaves back end and other popper or whatever. Just look, step back on the center, green. Nah, I don't know, man. I don't know. This is looking scary. You've already been seeing in the park. I've been running my guard with two poppers. They're not both 7 foot, but two 7 foot poppers. They just sit there and give me boards all day. I don't know what the hell you tried here. I think I get it back. Yeah, give me that because we wanted to do a PB from center to center. Green. It's It's scary, bro. It's scary. The state of pro am, the state of this 2K meta stuff is scary. Like I said, I'm not sitting here trying to fix anything. I'm not sitting here trying to change anything. I'm not sitting here trying to say patch this shit now. I just want to bring awareness to this because y'all are going to be seeing this sooner rather than later. And if somebody goes out there with 3 7 foot fours, I would even be surprised. And I wouldn't even be surprised if it's good. I wouldn't be surprised if it works. So we're gonna see coming in, these next couple weeks, seeing how they deal with this. But until then, I mean, shit. If you have a 7-4, if you made a 7-4, have fun with that shit, bro. Because this is insane. I mean, this is absolutely insane. So that's all I got for right now, y'all. If y'all want to see us run that shit in the pro am or proving grounds or whatever the case may be, I'm down. We're down. Just let me know if y'all enjoyed this. Leave a like, leave a comment. Are we cheesy? Are we lame as fuck? Let me know. I'm done to hear all that shit. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.